Here's Pereira. Looking sharp, looking sharp. Suited up. Man, I hope he knocks his Adesanya out. Look at Joe Rogan, the little fucker. Look at this guy. Getting ready to fucking sit on Adesanya's lap for the whole fight. Joe Rogan looks like he drops in testosterone every single pay-per-view. He looks more and more feminine as he ages. Soon he's going to start wearing makeup. What's your beef with Joe Rogan, bro? He's a terrible commentator. He doesn't even watch the sport. He shows up for a paycheck, and he basically talks about fighters as if like he hasn't actually been paying attention to their careers. And like he'll talk about Izzy as if it's the 2019 Izzy. He never changes his point of view on fighters. Ever. And he's always had something against Whitaker. He's never given Whitaker enough credit. He's a very biased commentator. Always has a dog in the race. Makes the most generic comments. Arguably doesn't know who half the fighters are. So it's like, I don't think he should have a job as a commentator. I think he's a shitty commentator. He's the most biased and annoying, delusional commentator I've ever seen. The guy was saying that like Adesanya was beating Jan Blachowicz on the feet. Like the guy is a fucking idiot. He describes fighters like they're Marvel characters. I mean, like, nothing wrong with describing them like that, but like, don't be delusional and act like some of these guys are way better than they are. Joe glazes Jones. Well, he doesn't glaze Jones as much as he glazes Izzy. Who isn't a biased commentator? Paul Felder. Never heard anything biased from Paul Felder. Never heard anything biased from Dan Hardy, even though he got fired. Drake just bets. Dude, Drake doesn't actually bet his real money. He's betting. He's not actually betting. He has a company paying him to say he's betting. He's not really betting, though. Nobody's dumb enough to drop $3 million like that. Bisping is a terrible commentator now. Paul Felder, Dan Hardy, Dominic Cruz is not that great, but he's not as biased. You asked biased. Cormier is definitely biased, but honestly, I don't even mind Cormier as much as Rogan. I think Rogan is way worse than Cormier. And I like Cormier's humor. I think Cormier is funny on the mic. He's not a fool like Bisping. And he can be a little biased, but he's not as biased as Bisping and Rogan. Bisping and Rogan should never, ever commentate again. Can't stand them. But I don't mind DC. I like DC. DC's funny. He's good to have for like an expertise opinion in wrestling. And, Dominic Cruz can be a little dry, a little salty, but he has a pretty good opinion on things. John Anik seems to be fine. John Anik is, of course, he's all right. But I'd say that the dream team would be John Anik, Paul Felder, and Dan Hardy. And maybe DC, fourth guy, color commentator. DC can be the... Oh. The fourth man, DC, can be the color commentator. You know what I'm saying, okay? I wasn't saying it like that. DC's always fun on commentary. He is. I like DC a lot. Hello? Yes. Okay. MMA Guru calling. Do you watch boxing? I don't. Am I the only one who finds it weird that Izzy doesn't utilize varied sidekicks and teeps? He uses teeps here and there. Fuck, dude. It's another pick wrong of mine. Jesus Christ. Hey, these are all sacrifices so Izzy can lose. If Izzy won, I would literally fucking... Oh my gosh, man. If Adesanya wins, I'm going to be so depressed. Like, it won't even be funny. I'll actually be very depressed. Look at all these picks that we're about to get wrong, guys. I'm not gonna cry if Izzy wins. I'm just gonna be very depressed. Fuck, man. All the favorites are getting beat tonight. Gilbert Burns clipped him there. Dude, the embarrass. Oh, he rocked him with an uppercut. Oh, my. Dude, Burns looks like he's going to finish him. He rocked him with a jab. I'm telling you guys, Burns is so much better at this point in his career. How could you pick Masvidal? Dude, Masvidal's getting beat. And I'm not hating on Masvidal. I kind of am, though. 23 significant strikes for Burns, 6 for Masvidal. Come on, it's got to be more than 6 for Masvidal. That's a little crazy. I feel like those numbers aren't right. Gilbert Burns, beautiful performance. That's a 30-27. Hey, my prediction was 30-27. My original prediction was 30-27. And I made a video today saying maybe it'll be different. Maybe he'll beat his ass on the ground. 30-27. What'd I say? Man? Hey, I know it's not that impressive. It's Gilbert Burns and Masvidal, bro. It's not that impressive of a pick. I'll be honest, you know. It's just the way that the fights have been going tonight. I feel like I gotta just brag about at least something. Poor Mr. Mr. Miami. Mr. Miami, el puse en el mi abuelo. Put it on my granny. Hey, welcome to my city. Before he Masvidal, look at this guy. He looks like he just got up off the couch eating that. He looks like he's tired from Thanksgiving. He looks like he's ate too much at a Thanksgiving dinner. That's what he looks like. Lucas was making it out more than it needed to be when Burns was hurting Jorge. He wasn't hurting him like that. Dude, he was fucking him up. Oh, fuck Israel Adesanya. I hope he gets knocked out. Dude, I fucking hate how the UFC keeps playing this fight like, Pereira's about to lose. Did you guys see the highlights from earlier tonight on the pay-per-view? Izzy rocking Pereira in the first. Izzy doing, like, landing a shitload of good shots throughout the fight. And then it's just, like, the 5th round was Pereira's only good round. Fuck off. I can't stand it. I really hope Pereira fucks this man up and knocks him out. Let's go, man. I'm fucking hyped. Look at this. Look at this. They're trying to act like Izzy was just... Oh, my gosh, dude. Oh, the only highlight for Pereira is Pereira landing one jab at the end of the round, and Izzy going like, no. Do you see this? Do you guys see this? Their whole promotion is Adesanya dominating. They make it look like it too. The only fucking Pereira highlight until the 5th on their little promotion bullshit is Pereira like missing and landing one shot and Izzy going like this. I can't stand it, dude. They're still dick riding Izzy. They're still like sucking him off like he's the champion. This whole thing is about Izzy to the UFC. I can't stand it, bro.